Students, let's continue with the consumer's equilibrium. It starts with the ordinal utility approach or ordinal utility approach indifference curve analysis. Let's start with the first one, meaning of indifference curve. Indifferent curve, which refers to the graphical representation of various alternative combination of bundle of two goods among which the consumer is indifferent. When a consumer consumes various goods and services, then there are some combination which gives him exactly the same total satisfaction. The graphical representation of such combination is termed as indifferent curve. So indifference curve, which refers to the graphical representation of various alternative combination of bundle of two goods among which the consumer is indifferent. Yes, let us understand this with the help of indifferent schedule. Indifferent schedule is a table that shows different combination of two goods that will give equal satisfaction to the consumer. Yes, this is schedule combination A, B, C and D. Units of X and units of Y. Yes, as seen in the schedule, consumer is indifferent between the combination of unit of X and units of Y. In the combination of A, yes, combination A, unit of X is 1 and unit of Y is 12, which gives the same utility as combination B, 2X and 8Y and so on. So when these combinations are represented graphically and joined together, we get curve IC1. Let's move on to the other one, marginal rate of substitution. Marginal rate of substitution refers to the rate at which the commodities can be substituted with each other so that total satisfaction of the consumer will remain the same. So MRS, that is marginal rate of substitution, equal to units of goods sacrificed by more units of other goods consumed, that is willing to gain. We'll be calling it as a marginal rate of substitution. Yes? Let's move on to the other one, the diagram which shows IC1, x-axis which denotes bananas and y-axis denotes apples. Properties of indifference curve. There are 4 properties. Indifference curve are always convex to the origin. Indifference curve slopes downwards. Higher indifference curve represent higher level of satisfaction. Indifference curve can never intersect each other. So the first one, indifference curve are always convex to the origin. An indifference curve is convex to the origin because of diminishing marginal rate of substitution. A marginal rate of substitution declined continuously because of law of diminishing marginal utility. Therefore, indifference curve are convex to the origin. So it must be noted that MRS indicates the slopes of indifference curve. Now let's move on to the second one, indifference curve slope downwards. It implies that as a consumer consumes more of one good, he must consume less of the other goods. So what will happen? It happens because if the consumer decides to have more unit of one good, see for example say apple or say any X commodity or whatever may be, he will have to reduce the number of units of another commodity, say banana or say Y, so that total utility remain the same. Third one, higher indifference curve represent higher level of satisfaction. Higher indifference curve represent large bundle of goods, which means more utility because of monotonic preference. Yes, now the fourth one, indifference curve can never intersect each other, as two indifference curve cannot represent the same level of satisfaction. They cannot intersect each other. It means only one indifference curve will pass through the given point as indifference map. So these are the properties of indifference curve. Indifference curve are always convex to the origin. Indifference curve slopes downward. Higher indifference curve represent higher levels of satisfaction. Indifference curve can never intersect each other. Let's move on to the other one. Assumption of indifference curve. Two commodities non-satiety, ordinal utility, diminishing marginal rate of substitution, rational consumer. So the first one, two commodities. It is assumed that the consumer has a fixed amount of money, whole of which is to be spent on the two goods given constant price of both the goods. Second, non-satiety. It is assumed that the consumer has not reached the point of saturation. So the consumer always prefer more of both the goods. That is, he always try to move to the higher indifference curve to get higher and higher satisfaction. The third one, ordinal utility. Consumer can rank its preference on the basis of the satisfaction from each bundle of goods. The fourth one, diminishing marginal rate of substitution. Indifference curve analyses which assume diminishing marginal rate of substitution. So due to this assumption, an indifference curve is convex to the origin. The last one, rational consumer. The consumer is assumed to behave in a rational manner. That is, he aims to maximize his total satisfaction. So these are the assumptions of indifference curve. Indifference map. An indifference map which refers to a set of indifference curve placed together in a diagram. Each curve which represent a certain level of satisfaction. So an indifference curve which represent all the combination which provide the same level of satisfaction. So every higher or a lower level of satisfaction can be shown in a different indifference curve. It means infinite number of indifference curve can be drawn. So IC1 represent the lower satisfaction. IC2 shows satisfaction more than that of IC1, and higher level of satisfaction is depicted by the indifference curve of IC3. Yes, however, each indifference curve shows the same level of satisfaction individually. Yes? Yes. Now let's move on to the budget set. Budget set, it refers to different combination of two goods that a consumer can afford to buy with his given income and prices in the market. We'll be calling it as a budget set. Yes, so budget set is a set of all possible combination of the two goods which a consumer can afford given its income and prices in the market. We'll be calling it as a budget set. Yes, so which includes the combination good X and good Y. Combination from A to F, good X and good Y. Good X 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good Y 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. We'll be calling it as a budget set. Yes. So far we have discussed about what is meant by indifference curve analysis. In this indifference curve, meaning of indifference curve, indifference schedule. Yes, and what is meant by indifference map, and margin rate of substitution, properties of indifference curve, and what are the assumptions of indifference curve. Yes, thank you students.